many of us can imagine living beyond 100 years? Well, one Tunisian man, he is living up to all our imaginations. He is 119 years old and is still living a healthy life and telling tales of the days that we only read about in books.
Singing and beating the bendir instrument surrounded by his family members, Hussein al-Misawi is the oldest living man in Tunisia. He is 119 years old. He is not aware of his age, but his family members and a doctor from the Elderly Nursing Home Association in Kasserine confirm his age.
Mr. Hussein was born on the 5th of December 1904. He celebrated his 119th birthday last week. We took advantage of his presence, the state of Kasserine, to follow up on his health. We used the available specialized medical devices to check on his heart, and the results were excellent. He suffers from blood pressure, but he manages it with the simplest medicine available at all public health dispensaries, and he used it when he feels he needs to. Additionally, he experiences hearing impairment and discomfort in his joints. Such health conditions are usually associated with people in their 50s or 60s. But his overall health is excellent.
Al-Misawi is not just the oldest living man in Tunisia. He is a freedom fighter for the country. He has lived through both the world wars and relentlessly pursued the colonialists. He suffered a great ordeal, and the scars in his body bear witness to hardships he faced at the hands of French colonialists.
In the past, we used to satiate our hunger by eating grass and leaves from the forest trees in Unjabak al-Jugidi. During that time, there were numerous casualties from the French forces. We would collect their weapons at that time, so we would fight against the colonizer using their own weapons.
Hussein's youngest brother, who is 83 years old, says his brother sacrificed a lot in order to fight for his country.
Hussein participated in the liberation of Tunisia. During the revolution, he went to the mountains and we lost track of his whereabouts. He would stay there for 2 or 3 months and we wouldn't see him. It was until after Tunisia gained independence that he actively searched for us and eventually found us.
Hussein only got to marry at a later stage in life. His wife, who is now 88, helps him with his mobility. His daughter says Hussein has continued to live life like he is still living in the colonial era.
In our house, we live in very difficult conditions. My father lived during the colonial era and continues to live as if it were the time. Even now, he only eats couscous and olive oil.
Despite poverty and living in a rundown house, the 119-year-old is surrounded by the warmth and love of his family. He has 9 children and 40 grandchildren. Relatives and neighbors visit him regularly to listen to his tales of heroism. Bureau Report, WION World is One.